Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual. You guys know the deal on this channel. So about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history. And in this video, we're going to talk about this soft, feminine fool, LeBron James, and how he was doing Pilates with his wife. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, they post this stuff to social media as if we're supposed to be impressed by this, as if we're supposed to celebrate LeBron James for doing Pilates. Soft, feminine LeBron James doing Pilates with his wife, guys. And the thumbnail to this video is the picture of them doing Pilates, man. That's right. We're going to talk about, we're going to clown this fool in this video. They keep talking to me about LeBron James in amazing shape. LeBron James this, LeBron James that. LeBron James doing Pilates, man. I told you, LeBron James does fluff and buff workouts, man. The dude soft as hell, he ain't tough. And we're going to talk about this video, man. I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, you guys know I am truly, truly humbled by all support, man. It really means a lot. Thank you very much. Shout out to everybody in the membership, man. Everyone who comes through the lives, all of that. Don't forget, me and AOA's going live today, 12 p.m. Eastern time for the Wednesday edition, man. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, I came across a picture of LeBron James doing Pilates with his wife. Now, like I said, man, the fact that they're posting this stuff to social media is laughable to me. Like I said, for a lot of this stuff is cringe as hell. All right, a lot of the things that these people post of their own personal stuff and their families and some of the stuff they do, some of it's really cringe to me, man. Like, no one cares about this stuff. No one wants to know about this. No one needs to hear about this stuff. But a lot of these social media people, a lot of these celebrities, they have to post this stuff because I told you that's what it's about for them. It's all about the fame, all about the money, all about the clicks and the views. It's weird. This is the society that we live in. So like I said, I come across this post, I believe it was from ESPN, and they're posting this, LeBron James and his wife, Savannah, I believe her name is, doing Pilates, man. And listen, this is no knock on Pilates. Anyone that does Pilates that follows my channel, you guys know that I'm into health and fitness. There's no knock on Pilates in general. Not saying that there's no use for Pilates or that you can't get any benefits from doing Pilates. However, ladies and gentlemen, like I've told you on this channel, I'm a grown-ass man. I ain't doing no damn Pilates, man. All right, like I said, I've been into health and fitness my entire life, man. Over 20 years, I've been into this kind of stuff. And I'm not doing Pilates. I never would need to do Pilates. There's no reason for me to do Pilates. All right, I'm not doing yoga. There's no knock on these things. The yogas, the Pilates, none of this stuff. So, in my estimation, yoga would probably be more beneficial than Pilates would. But no doubt, the thing about this post, like I said, why are they posting? Number one, no one cares about LeBron James and his wife doing Pilates. Are they trying to show that LeBron James spends time with his wife? Because that's what husbands do. Don't they spend time with their wives, with their families? I love when we give these celebrities credit for doing things that normal, everyday people do without attention, without notoriety. We just do this stuff. They give these guys credit for going to work. We go to work every day, normal, everyday people. And like I said, ain't no one giving us no notoriety. And we're not getting paid all of this money to go to work. But we show up to work nonetheless. But they want to give these guys credit for showing up to work, like giving effort. What are we doing here, man? Once again, you hear NBA players now. I hear this a lot from NBA players recently complaining about how much money that people think they make versus how much money they really make. And you're really trying to say this on a podcast to the common folk out there? Oh, man, if we get a contract for $10 million, we only see like $2 million of that because I got to pay union dues and I got to pay, this fee. I got to pay a fee to my attorney. I got to pay a fee to this. They really want us to feel sorry that they only got $2 million out of $10 million? I'm supposed to feel bad for you. Like, we ain't paying taxes out here. Like, I ain't paying for health insurance. Like, I don't got union dues in my own damn job. What the hell are y'all talking about? You're not living in reality, man. So I don't want to hear about LeBron James spending time with his wife, because if LeBron James really cared about spending time with his wife or his family like that, the man would have retired years ago. Years ago, he would have walked away from the game, but he can't walk away from the game because he can't walk away from the money, can't walk away from the fame. Don't care about his family like that. So I don't want to hear nothing about this post and LeBron James spending time with his wife, man. Once again, you can spend time with your wife and your family without doing Pilates. If my wife came up to me tomorrow, and I've been with my wife for 20 years, y'all. I'll be 20 years in October. I've been with my wife, all right, man? So this ain't like I'm in a new relationship or nah, man. I know I've been through it, y'all. I've been in and out of it, up and under it, all through it, y'all. Okay? Trust me, man. All right? So I've been with my wife all these years. Met my wife when she was 21 years old, guys. All right? I was 25 years old when I was with my wife, when I first met her. Been with her since. So if she came to me tomorrow and was like, hey, babe, I want to try some Pilates out. You want to come with me? I would look her in the dead eye and I'd be like, hell no, I ain't coming to do no damn Pilates. And she would laugh and she would say, I was just joking. I wanted to see your reaction. Because she knows I would never go do something like that. Same thing with someone like yoga. Once again, there's no knock on any of these disciplines. If you do this stuff, there is benefits to this. But I'm not going to do this stuff. Once again, to me, Pilates is worthless. It's just worthless for a grown man to be doing Pilates, especially a professional athlete, LeBron James. What the hell are you doing Pilates for? Once again, this proves what I'm always telling you guys. LeBron James soft. His workouts are soft and weak, man. This is why you can't play 82 games in a season. Show me LeBron James doing something actually real that has actual tangible results. So you can point to that and say, yo, LeBron James doing X, Y, Z, and this man played 8, 9, 10 seasons of 82 games. You can't point to that. 22 seasons in the league, and you have one 82-game season, guys? And his fans can downplay it all they want. They can say he only missed 8 games here, or he only missed 4 games there, or 3 games there, or 2 games there. I don't want to hear it. 22 years in the league that you've completed. You pump up this dude for being in shape, for being a workout warrior, for taking care of himself, doing all these treatments, but you only have one 82 games season to show for that? Where's the proof? Where's all the evidence? Where are the results of all the work you put in? Where's the results? The results of what? He's been playing for 22 years? He's been able to do this because he ain't given effort on defense for over 10 seasons. That's why he's able to do it, because he ain't playing every single night. He's skipping back-to-backs, skipping out on games when it's 3 games in 4 or 5 nights. Whatever it is, my man skips out on these things. He does it regularly for years now. That's how he's been able to play the 22 years. He ain't been able to play at a high level like that on both sides of the ball while giving effort. He's got a lollygag. He's got to stand on the side of the court, right? He can't make it across half court. But here he is doing Pilates with his wife. Both of them soft as hell. Once again, you're out here doing a woman workout. And make no mistakes about it, man. Pilates is like in a high society, exercise for people to do. Like everyday regular people, you can't just do Pilates in your home, because oftentimes Pilates requires like serious equipment. It requires like really serious equipment that you need to do Pilates the right way. So you have to go to a place to actually do Pilates. If you wanted to work out, I've shown you on my channel, you don't need to go to no fancy place. You don't need no fancy equipment. You can get a great workout going to your park, going in your driveway, going in the front of your block. I've shown you these workouts, y'all. I go in the woods and I get rocks to carry around and work out with. I do basic calisthenic time workouts, things I learned from the military, things I learned from people that know more than me. I'm doing real actual stuff that transfers over into my real world. So I'm able to do things every single day, go about my life, go about days, not be tired all day, have the energy to do what I do, take care of my family, have the energy to go play with my kids after a long day. None of this stuff phases me because I'm doing real work. I'm out there training hard, doing it. Remember, the intensity you train with is half the battle, ladies and gentlemen. These guys don't know nothing about intensity or effort like that. They out here lollygagging. LeBron James out here doing Pilates, man. That's why you're not playing 82 games in a season, my man. Because you're doing these soft, feminine workouts with your wife. Soft as hell, dude. Weak as hell. Like I said, there's no knock on Pilates, but no grown man should be doing no damn Pilates, man. Especially a grown man in his 40s who's a professional athlete. Like I said, guys, I don't want to hear no excuses, man. LeBron James been soft. All right, and he's doing these soft workouts only backs up what I've been telling you. I tell you, LeBron James don't do no real training, no real exercise. That's why he's flopping around the court. That's why he's load managing. That's why when he gets grazed, this man goes flying into the crowd, rolls around. He's playing peekaboo. Is that what he does in Pilates class? Playing peekaboo? Keep telling these clowns, do real workouts. Train like a grown-up. Push yourself. Right? Have that intensity. Pilates also requires a lot of standing and laying down. So you're laying down and sitting down. How is that helping you? I've told you guys, when you think about some of these disciplines or some of these different things that you can train with and different exercise methodologies and all this stuff, man, I tell you guys all the time, even if you go to a regular standard gym, you go to a regular basic gym, nothing fancy, just a regular gym, man, right? A dime a dozen gym, right? A cookie cutter gym. Even if you go there, you can get a great workout in, right? You have to use your mind, you have to think, and you have to fight against that laziness. What I often used to see when I used to go to gyms a lot, is like I've talked about this in videos, people sitting down and laying down a lot in the gym. So all the workouts that they do are seated or laying down for some reason. And that doesn't make any sense to me. If you're all day, the average person, right, lays in bed, lay down for sleep, then you wake up, right? They sit in the car, drive to work. Then they sit at a desk, an office, whatever it is, they're sitting down. There's an average person, guys, sitting down. So when have you been on your feet? You've been sitting all day. You laid down in bed, you sat in your car and you drove to work. Then you sit at your desk, you go to lunch, you sit some more. Then you go back to your desk, you sit down again. Then you drive to work, you're sitting. Then you go home and you sit on the couch. That's an entire day of sitting. You didn't do anything. Nothing on your feet, nothing dynamic. Your heart rate didn't go up at all. You did nothing. So those people will spend a day, typical day like that, sitting down all day. Then they'll go to the gym and sit in the gym. Why are you going to go to the gym and then sit down at the gym? That doesn't make any sense. That's essentially what Pilates is doing. You're laying down, you're sitting down for most of these things. It's mostly focused on stretching, the breathing techniques. That's all great, man. Once again, is LeBron James worried about going into labor? So he has to work on his breathing techniques. Remember, he sued and, he filed a cease and desist to that AI company for those pregnant pictures of LeBron James. So is LeBron James practicing for some Lamaze? Is he practicing for his breathing techniques? Is that why he's doing Pilates? Because he's worried about becoming pregnant one day? What are we doing here, LeBron James? You sound ridiculous. Once again, flexibility. LeBron James has a problem with flexibility. He has to do Pilates to stay flexible. I don't get this stuff, man. They overthink these things. And that's not going to do anything for LeBron James, man. If LeBron James wants to use Pilates when he retires, right, and he wants to use it for low impact and to keep his mobility and flexibility and he gets into an older age, that's great for LeBron James, man. I'm not knocking anybody for doing this stuff. But once again, LeBron James is a professional basketball player. They talk about LeBron James' durability, his toughness, all this stuff that I don't see on the basketball court. And then I see photos of LeBron James doing Pilates. It all makes sense, ladies and gentlemen. This dude is soft as hell, like I told you. He works out soft. That's why he is soft. If you train hard, then you're going to be hard, right? You guys understand what I'm saying? What I told you guys about mindset, right? When you're exercising, that creates a mindset there. You think it's easy to wake up every single day and do workouts like that? It's not, especially when you're doing hardcore workouts. You're doing grown men workouts. You're pushing yourself. You're using that intensity, your heart rate, all this stuff that you're thinking about. That creates a tough mindset. A tough mental edge there, guys. Because once again, it's not easy to keep doing this and keep coming back when you're pushing yourself like that. You guys understand what I'm saying here? LeBron James, it's all fluff and buff. I've told you this, guys, man. Oh, here using Busu balls, out here doing Pilates, using the tonal machine, drinking smoothies. Dude's a straight clown, man. And don't forget the natural vitamins that LeBron James takes to keep himself in shape. So are we to believe that LeBron James used the tonal machine, does Pilates? That's why LeBron James is able to play 22 years, but can't play an 82-game season but one time in his career. This guy's a great super athlete, but played one season of 82 games. One. Even Yao Ming has played more 82-game seasons than LeBron James has. That's insane, guys. Insane. Pilates. You know the deal, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one.